Alright, guys, here's a video that was dropped 1 hour ago today. It's called The Autist Attacks the Twink, Slimebeast versus Queman. I wonder which I am. I don't think I'm the twink. But yeah, we're gonna watch this and we're gonna react to it. 26 minutes. Hopefully it's not too fucking boring. We'll see what happens. Let's do a nice old-fashioned reaction.
Recording.
So Slimebeast is me and him got in a fight on Twitter like 6 or 7 months ago because he was a part of that drama with the I can't remember who that is. Who's the guy who
Plague Moth. Plague Moth.
Plague Moth. Yeah.
Plague Moth. Yes.
And then
yes.
Slimebeast was like a huge Plague Moth detractor or something, but they get in these like really retarded.
Slimebeast was a huge Plague Moth detractor. Okay, so Plague Moth attacking me out of nowhere and calling me a pedophile and all this stuff first because I was associated with someone he was fighting with, and then me going and digging into everything he had done wrong in his fucking life. I guess that would be being a Plague Moth detractor. So we're gonna put a ding, we're gonna put a little check mark here for MattPitt. Yeah, you could say I'm a detractor. Definitely.
Debates. And the creepy reading was a part of it or something, but they get. And then Slimebeast was like a huge Plague Moth detractor or something, but they get in these like really retarded debates.
We would not get in debates. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? I think, let's see. There was one stream I called in for Plagued Moth's stream at the very beginning of this. This was before a lot of this shit went down. And I was thinking, you know, I'll just talk to this guy and we'll sort some things out. But it turned out he was absolutely batshit crazy. Who knew? But yeah, so at the beginning of it, like over a year ago, one debate with Plagued Moth. And I don't think I've gotten into a debate about it since. I could be forgetting something, you know, in general. But I've you know, called into streams, different stuff like that.
And the creepy reading was a part of it too. And I made a tweet that said something. It said something like, man, kind of sucks that there's so much dark shit going on with this drama because it's so autistic. It'd be fun to cover. And then
it's a shame there's so much dark shit going on with this drama because it's so autistic it'd be fun to cover. Then they put up the real tweet of what he wrote. Let's see if it matches up. I'm watching this like you guys, so let's see if it matches up. It's hard to keep up with the Plagued Moth drama because of how autistic both sides are. It would be funny. It would be a fun drama to cover if it wasn't for the dark subject matter. So that does not match up with you saying it would be fun to cover because it's autistic. And we'll forgive him because, you know, his memory's probably not that great for something that happened in February. But yeah, you kind of dropped out that your tweet solely is just calling a bunch of people autistic. Now, when you say the Plague Moth drama, and you say both sides are autistic, you're calling me autistic, you're calling Spindling autistic, you're calling Lazy Bedhead autistic, you're calling that creepy reading autistic. At this point, I believe you might have been calling Lyrics autistic. I'm not sure if he had gotten into it by that point. Probably not. Maybe that came later. Basically, anybody covering this. Cold Raven, autistic. And Plague Moth, you know, on his side, autistic as well. So you're kind of generalizing an entire group of people who are trying to bring to light a problem that's going on with somebody who is attacking them, and you're just kind of classifying everybody as autistic because it's, quote, hard to follow, meaning you don't even know what the fuck is going on. If it's hard for you to follow, you're not keeping track, you don't know what's going on, and yet you're going to make a judgment call saying everybody's autistic. Seems like you might just be a lazy fucker who wants to run their mouth.
And Slimebeast took umbrage with that, and then we just went back.
Slimebeast took umbrage with that. Why did Slimebeast take umbrage with being called autistic? Jeez, I don't know. You might be so lost in the commentary sauce that it's normal to you, buddy. But people outside your fucking bubble, when you insult somebody, you should expect to be insulted back, and you shouldn't be whining and crying about it, MattPitt. He took umbrage with that, I guess. He was being all retarded toward me and blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck, dude? If you're gonna give it, take it too. Don't be a weak little bitch.
And forth on Twitter, but he is a complete and utter retard. He's like...
You sound angry. I'm just gonna say it. I know that you mad bro is kind of a shit thing to say, but you sound angry. And this is what? This is somebody I haven't talked to since fucking February? Have you been stewing over this, buddy?
He's brain dead.
He's so terrible. He was mean to me on Twitter.
Go on, brain.
Well, he's got 9.56k subscribers.
Those are
Oh my god, here we go with the subscriber count. Meow. Yeah, kitty, I know. The minute they start talking about subscribers, my brain just turns off and I stop paying attention, because that's like the sure sign of people who are interested in like clout and shit like that is, how many subscribers does this person have, is their first fucking thought. And here we have these two guys discussing subscribers 47 fucking seconds into the video.
Well, he's got 9.5.
And I should stress, I have nothing against the other people on this show. You're kind of you're catching strays because Matt Pitt is a piece of shit.
6k subscribers.
those are dead. Those are dead subs.
Should I go and look at the... Okay, let's go ahead and look here. Let's just check something here. Now recording 3.41 thousand subscribers. The most you're getting is around 2,000. Oh, well, the Just a Robot one. Just a Robot, you did pretty good there. But yeah, 1,000 to 2,000. I think you got like 1,000 dead subscribers. I think you got 1,000 subscribers who aren't checking in on you. And that's probably only going to get worse as time goes on. But, you know, whatever. Let's continue.
Now he's kicking a hornet's nest. So
Kicking a hornet's nest.
He doesn't know who he's messing with.
We're the cool gang at school. The fuck you. You're nobody. None of us are anybody. I'm nobody. Stupid. Plague Moth is gone for now. He'll be back, don't worry. But yeah, Plague Moth is gone, so this is a time for reflection. He's kicking a hornet's nest, guys. He doesn't know what he's messing with. I unsheathe my katana. No one will besmirch the name of Queman. And one of the things I wanted to reflect on now is sort of how I became involved tangentially.
Okay, now,
please
Plague
do
Moth,
speed that
Plague
up.
Moth
Please do speed that up. Holy shit. Alright, let's go. It's sort of how I became involved tangentially.
Okay, now, Plague Moth. Is Plague Moth the one that allegedly, supposedly has the Daisy destruction thing?
Yeah, allegedly, supposedly has the Daisy's destruction thing that he admitted to watching several times. Yeah, that's kind of an important thing, don't you think? Maybe worth people being a little quote-unquote autistic about it and fighting about it. I don't know. Maybe it's worth the other side. Maybe it's worth both sides being a little quote-unquote autistic. That this dude has full-on admitted to watching torture child porn. Nah, can't be. Everybody's just a big autistic spurg. No, it can't be important. No.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, up to date, chat. Don't look that up.
All right. So Slimebeast retard makes a video on Queman.
Yeah, so everybody, let's watch this video. Let's go into this with open minds. Let's listen to what Slimebeast has to say. By the way, to just to get everybody up to speed, Slimebeast, retard, idiot, loser, fucking spurg, moron, dipshit, piece of shit, fucking piece of trash. But yeah, let's hear what Slimebeast has to say. Fucking dumbass.
Let's watch.
With the YouTube commentary community. And this is something that I never really have been a part of. This is, again, this video that I made about Queman, I was talking overall about the commentary community. This is part of it. Because you're gonna see with this Matt Pitt dude, and again, I'm trying not to involve the other people, but you're gonna see the most bad faith shit. Hey everybody, let's watch this video. Now, just to get you up to speed, this person is someone you shouldn't listen to. Good work, very good faith. Except for when all of this shit with Plague Moth went down, because, people were asking me to be on streams, people were asking me this, asking me that, asking for evidence. And it's interesting because at a certain point I was sort of half-assedly trying to get people to talk about it, and then at a certain point the coin flipped, the page turned, say something. People were coming to me, trying to get me to do things.
There's
so
5 of you, say something.
One of the things I came away with is there are a lot of small streamers and a lot of small content creators who are just blatantly lying, doing a lot of crazy shit, stalking each other, doxing each other, lying about each other, framing each other. I guess saying someone else's name, that is a reaction. Having spats with each other, bilking each other, scamming each other. There's a lot of crazy shit going on, and it's all stuff that the commentary community could be covering, but it's like within the discords and it's within certain circles, so it's not going to get to see the light of day unless something really crazy happens. Somebody reacts. It's really funny. Lighten up. And the people who do talk about it usually are the smaller channels. There are. What is with this? I see people lighting up. Are you reacting by shifting slightly in your chair and making an audible squeak? Well, like, what's going on here? People who do bring these things to light, but usually they're very small. There we go. Okay, pause. He says.
Also, or right, just I'll let you speak now. Or people don't cover the Discord people doxing each other because why the fuck would I bring attention to some 10 viewer dude getting doxed?
Hey, interesting point. Now, it's not like plenty of people have covered doxing, like Jack's Films talking about Sniper Wolf doxing him and all different things like that. We'll put all that aside. You make a good point. Why would someone being doxed, why would that be something to tell everyone about? Why would you spread the information about that? That's a good point. Do you care to address the other, 6 or 7 things I said, or are you going to cherry pick that one out of everything I said? Because I named, 7 fucking things. 7 fucking things that I have seen personally within, commentary community discords and shit like that. 7 things, and you're going to pick out one and say, well, this one doesn't make sense. And even then it's arguable if it makes sense. But, I get your point. I get your point about not wanting to publicize the fact someone was doxxed. Anything to say about the other 6 points?
On now recording.
Yeah.
That would be completely counter...
And also, nobody said you're going to talk about it on now recording. I'm saying anybody, somebody at some point.
Productive to that person. That would make me a douche. Oh yeah, you got doxed to in the server of 20 people. Wow, let's make an episode of now recording on it.
And so yeah, we've got these guys focusing in on the one thing they think they can take out, the one point they can address to get a W. But yeah, doxed to a certain number of people on a Discord. Why would I report on that? To tell people that someone who they might subscribe to and watch and maybe donate to dox somebody. Maybe you want to let people know that, a YouTuber, a commentary person, a content creator, that they might support in the future or may currently support is doxing people. Speaking personally, I would want to know that if I was, supporting somebody. Now, granted, I hear your point about not wanting to publicize that someone was doxxed, not wanting to spread the information that they were doxxed. I get that. I totally get that. On the flip side of that, the opposite point would be, maybe folks would like to know that YouTuber 465, or whatever fucking username, is doxing people and shouldn't be supported. Again, we can be of differing opinions on that, but that's your answer.
Fucking show your face as well.
What the fuck?
Now recording on it. Fucking show your face as well.
I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Is the whole video just going to be the monkey?
No,
Is he not-
no, it's not. It's,
Oh,
Are they calling me a monkey? No, I'm just kidding.
okay. I was about to be like, is this one of those fucking videos
I was
where
thinking
it's
the
just,
same thing. Yeah, it's not.
he needs to get to the
10
point.
to 20, to... Did he just say I need to get to the point?
Yeah, it's not.
He needs to get to the
10
point.
to 20. I need to get to the point. Let's see, we've got a 12-minute video and a 26-minute reaction. Your video reacting to this is more than twice the length of the video I put out. And you're going to tell me to get to the point, to 100 people watching. It's not going to be, a huge person doing this. And rightfully so. It's petty, infighting and drama. But the thing I wanted to talk... Did you hear that? And rightfully so. It's petty drama. Interesting that I put in a qualifier that's like, hey, and you know what? I get it. It's petty drama. So, larger channels and different people like that won't cover it. It's almost as if I'm saying directly that this is petty drama that happens on Discord, and, some small people cover it, and, a lot of people don't. Do you disagree with that? Do you disagree with that statement? Do you disagree with that being the case? What is wrong there? Talk about now, without getting too much further into this, is the student named Queman.
Let's go.
Queman's going to be our example of a liar. Something
He is
I
a
very
liar.
much dislike.
All right,
is
I'm
what I've
with
seen
it.
from a
I'm
few-
with it.
Yeah, I mean, I should have said Queman is fast and loose with the truth. Queman will make up his own facts. Queman has alternate facts, alternate information. Because, when you say somebody's a liar, you put, a lot of meaning behind it, a lot of purposeful stuff behind it. But Queman made several misstatements that weren't true. And then Queman doubled down on it and said, no, it was all true. So I kind of feel like, you had a chance to stop and revert what you said, but, maybe we'll take back liar. We'll maybe just say that he was very sloppy. Be our example of a liar. Something I very much dislike.
All right, I'm with it. I'm with it.
I disavow that statement. I disavow that statement.
All right, hold on.
Can you guys get to the point? I'm fucking around.
I'm getting rid of the dissenter.
Becca the Krabs has stated
This is the interesting thing too, is people will say get to the point when they're watching somebody else, but yet they'll take a lot of time and try to be entertaining to their viewers. It's almost like the people you're talking about are trying to be entertaining to their viewers and trying to be informative. Crazy how that works, isn't it?
Okay, guys, we're going forward.
No, I need him to
Okay.
talk because none of you guys are.
I would like it noted that Xylee Gets Real does not back up the statement that Queman is a liar. Thank you.
Okay, everybody out there, please get to Twitter and say Xylee Gets Real does not support the idea that Queman is a liar. And all the replies asking what the fuck you're talking about, just don't answer them.
Okay.
Also-
okay, and then he can go on stream and call you a trailer park whore.
True, he has.
Also, I got source material from Becca the Krabs, not from Matt. Becca the Krabs gave me this.
You fucking asked for it.
Oh my god, I fucking...
I didn't ask for it. You gave it to me.
Teddy with the 499 says, "Wait, Beckett didn't give his opinion on Mary Morgan." Okay.
Yeah, what do you think,
I'm sure they're going to get to the point at some point.
Beckett? Mary Morgan, would or would not?
I would not.
Okay.
cool.
Naked likes.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
We're going to skip a little bit. Not everybody. Okay.
Accurate. Shut the fuck up. Let's go.
2 people within the commentary community. Not everybody, but just a few. Now, Queman is one of these dudes who's like, I have an accent, so I'm interesting. And he's part of the subsection of commentary YouTubers that just basically will yell at someone and, bully someone and call someone names, until they relent and, then they win and they're right. At least that's from my experience. And, hey, maybe I'm only experiencing the things where Queman has acted like that. Maybe he's a peach of a guy in 95% of his content that I didn't say.
He is.
No.
But
No.
Can
Can I be honest?
Queman's a good one.
He's actually kind of chill when he's not, being a merciless bastard on his stream.
Yeah, that is true.
It's actually pretty chill.
I could watch.
the thing that's
the video.
interesting, and this all ties back into Plague Moth.
I don't think he'd
again,
have me around him though.
Now that he's gone from you. Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. I'm just fucking around. A lot of people will say, I was just trolling after the fact, or I was just fucking around or joking after the fact. I'm going to say it right now in the beginning of, before there's any response to this or response to anything else related to this video. I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around with you. Okay, Jesus Christ. YouTube. TCR. That creepy reading was on the live stream recently about some other dude named Just a Robot. These are all names that you probably don't know. By the way, I love the fact that they were asking, is it going to just be the monkey this entire time? Is this going to be the 404 screen the entire video? And the next graphic up is me pulling a small-sized thumbnail from Queman and blowing it up to full screen to make it look as dithered and horrible as fuck. It's like, no, it's not going to all be the monkey. It's going to go to an even worse graphic. This all ties back into Plague Moth.
I don't think he'd
Again,
have me around him though.
Now that he's gone from YouTube. TCR. That creepy reading was on the live stream recently about some other dude named Just a Robot. These are all names that you probably don't know, and they're names you don't have to know. Essentially, everybody I'm going to be talking about
pause? Are you telling me creepy reading has been exposed?
I literally told you about this.
When did you
guys
tell me
just
about
don't
this?
listen.
Like a couple of days ago, I was like, Creepy Reading was on Chuds, bringing up, basically, Creepy Reading went on Chuds to talk about...
I like how they say creepy reading is exposed. Creepy reading is exposed for being horrible on debates and live stream phone calls. Like, I recall back when that creepy reading called into Turkey Tom's stream and had a quote-unquote debate with Plague Moth, and I recall that being a horrible clusterfuck. So what is this? Where he's being exposed now for what? For being shitty on live streams? I thought he was exposed for that a year ago, or whatever the fuck.
About Jar, and
It's just funny how people think in terms of exposed. People think in these like commentary community terms. It's like if you have a bad showing on a stream, it's like TCR exposed. Exposed for what?
what he brought up was this 17-year-old saying that Jar sent her like porn of Jaden animations through Google, and that Jar was a monster because of it.
All of that, I believe, happened. I don't know about the monster part, but that is what happened. So let's continue.
And
then the
Queman
next
came
day
and
it
destroyed
dropped.
his life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Queman destroyed his life. Queman came and lied like 3 times. I'm sorry. Misstated his alternate facts 3 times. He said that the person was not a fan of Just a Robot, which they were, and Queman would have no way to know that anyway, so I don't know why he was making a definitive statement. He was talking about TCR calling Jar a groomer, which he didn't do. Just, like, fucking Jesus. It's baffling to me how the commentary community, certain people in the commentary community, not everybody, will circle the wagons and defend every single fucking action down to the smallest detail. If it's someone they don't like, attacking someone they like, different things like that.
Yeah.
Can we watch that after this? Or is it going to go into
it? Yeah, it'll go into it. It goes into it. That's
Okay.
kind of what Slimebeast is talking
Because
about.
I really hate the creepy reading, so I'm very happy that he got.
MattPitt, I'm sorry. I knew that was wrong the minute it was coming out of my mouth. MattPitt of Spurg Theory doesn't like creepy reading. He hates creepy reading. I can tell you creepy reading probably doesn't have any thoughts on him. Why does he hate that creepy reading? Because that creepy reading is not great in live streams, I guess? I don't know. Is it just a hatred of anybody who presents certain attributes you don't like? Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Destroyed.
Irrelevant outside of drama YouTube. And no norm. My guess is he hates him because he finds him quote-unquote obnoxious or grating or things like that. But it's like, dude, you're going to harbor hate like that and you're going to be stewing over it like that, where you're like over a year saying, yeah, back on Twitter, Slimebeast and that creepy reading were tweeting at me, and like, fucking who cares? Normal person should ever, know these names. But here we go. So that creepy reading was on a live stream with a dude who goes by the name Chud Logic. Again, I know you're going to be wondering who the fuck any of these people are. They have huge audiences, they have their own audiences, but it's circles that, we usually don't travel in. And on Chud Logic's stream, that creepy reading was talking about a dude named Just a Robot. And I should point out, a lot of people have said, like, Slimebeast talking down on these YouTubers like nobody knows them. I specifically say they have their own huge audiences and they're in a commentary circle, and that I'm in a different circle, I would hope. I'm in this video saying that creepy reading was attacked by Queman when he went on a stream with Chud Logic about Just a Robot defending Cinebear. And, I'm going down this list of names. It's fucking comical. Because if you don't know who any of these people are, which I would presume most of the people watching my videos don't, it's comical. Who are these people? What the fuck? What are you talking about, Slimebeast? So that's why I put in this thing where I'm like, listen, I know you don't know what I'm talking about. Just go with me. Just stick with it. Robot. Yeah, so during the stream, that creepy reading talks about this Just a Robot dude and says this.
Yeah, there's probably a reason why he's defending. I don't think Jar realizes that asking for softcore porn from minors is like a problem.
Wait, what?
So you'll notice that creepy reading does not say, I think there's a reason Just a Robot is defending Cinebear. He could have been saying, and I haven't talked to TCR about this, so I'm just going off my own gut feeling here. He could have been saying, there's a reason for Just a Robot defending getting lewd art from a minor. Who knows what he was going to say. But you're going to see people put the words in his mouth as we go on here.
He's done that himself, apparently.
And when he says he's done that himself, he's referring to getting art from a minor.
Okay, wait, what?
So,
Wait, that was the thing?
Okay, so when he says minors, he is talking about a 17-year-old artist that was in Jar's server.
Okay.
Who basically...
Yeah, a legal minor by federal law. Go ahead.
Jar was asking for, like, images of Jade.
And, this is not something like... I would probably not take this up. I would probably not be out there shouting from the rooftops about this point, saying, Jar talked to a 17-year-old. Put him in prison. I probably wouldn't be doing that myself, but let's not manipulate or skew things, not that he's doing it on purpose. You have to make all these clarifications with fucking commentary YouTubers. You have to be like, not that he's doing it on purpose, and I understand this, and I know that, because any little thing, they'll seize on it and twist it. Not these guys. Again, I have to clarify. Not saying these guys will do it. I'm saying in commentary YouTube. But yeah, I personally probably wouldn't have been like, an adult talk to a 17-year-old, rah, rah, rah. I think it's creepy and weird that he was sending pornography to the 17-year-old. They are a legal minor by federal law. And when you're talking to somebody across state lines, doesn't matter what the age of consent is or anything like that in your state. When it's across state lines, it's federal law if the both of you are in the United States. Okay? Federal law, under 18, minor. Boom. Done.
Aid in animations, which is weird.
And I don't think that TCR is even saying here, it's gross and terrible and disgusting and pedophilic that Jar, contacted a 17-year-old. I think he's just saying that he too contacted a minor, which is literally true.
Which is really fucking weird. And when he found out she was 17, it got changed to lewds and stuff. It's all a bit weird. It's not like, compared to defending a groomer like Cinebear or like all the other shit Jar's done, I don't know. It doesn't seem. It's not the kill shot people seem to think it is.
I don't know who thinks it's a kill shot. Again, I could be wrong. I don't know if people thought, here's the smoking gun that's going to put Jar in prison or something. I think it's just more information. And this is something else that happens in commentary a lot. If you put out any information at all, commentary people will think, or behave like you are saying it's the be-all, end-all, biggest information possible. Like, if I put up a video saying, Commentary Bro 4 picked his nose on the live stream, and I just put that out there because I think it's funny, or I think it's gross, or I think he, is very unprofessional, or whatever. Commentary people will pick that up and say, Slimebeast put out a video talking about this guy picking his nose. Why does Slimebeast think that this is some be-all, end-all nuke that's going to destroy this guy's career? And it's like, nobody said that, dudes. Nobody fucking said that. People are just putting out information. You guys do that too? You guys put out information? Seems like when it's people you like, you don't seem to mind.
It's like overreaching, right?
It's just like, sure, that's weird. Like,
again, nobody said that, so it's not overreaching.
I don't disagree with you, but at the same time, it's like, dude, she's like 17 and like nearly 18. I don't know, just say no to doing her document's really weird. She's like, I was a minor. I didn't know the difference between right and wrong. I'm like, yeah.
I don't think that phrase appears in there. I haven't read it, and I don't think that phrase appears in there. That sounds like some straight bullshit.
That's 17. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you don't magically turn 18 and you're like...
And if it is in there, that's fucking wild. But I'm just saying, I don't think that's in...
Oh my god, I've got a conscience. Like, it's not how anything works.
17 and a half to be more specific.
Yeah, it's just really weird. Like, again, Jar's a weird guy. I will be the first person to, like, make a video about that. But I don't see this as, like, Jar being a or something. I
don't think anybody said it was Jar being a pedophile. I think what TCR said, and this is the fucking point that I will keep pointing out, and I'll keep nitpicking about it, even though it's fucking cringe and stupid, TCR was saying, I think I know why Jar defended this, and it's because, the actions are similar. That's getting turned into a whole bunch of other stuff he didn't say. It's very odd.
Yeah. Is that what the creepy reading is saying? That he's like a full-blown...
Jar's like... So I believe Creepy's claim here is that, like, Jar doesn't see an issue with doing things with minors because he does it as well. But his example for doing something around a minor...
And we got this thing again where we're saying TCR said that Jar doesn't see a problem with doing things around minors. Like, I think it's a specific example. I don't think you can extrapolate that. I don't know.
That's, like, inappropriate is a 17-year-old. Cinebear was talking to a 14-year-old. There is a significant difference between these two.
3 years? I mean, mental capacity, sure. Legality, or, whatever you want to get, like, technicals, no. Again, 17 and 14, both illegal. Under federal law. If you're going to be doing, sexual shit. Just saying.
Things, do you know what I mean?
And this is the thing. This says something about the person. There's all this stuff about, well, you can't say that somebody under 18 who's 17 is, comparable to 14. It says something about the person doing it, that they're willing to cross a societal barrier like that. Casually, thoughtlessly. And when they find out that they've crossed a barrier, they continue on with it, even if it's in a reduced capacity. Like saying, well, just lewd instead of nude, or whatever. Like, it says something about a person who is willing to cross a legal line, even if you disagree with that legal line. Don't you think? We're not talking about somebody fighting authority here. We're not talking about people, like, trespassing or having a sit-in to protest and breaking a law in that regard. We're talking about somebody talking to someone underage. This is not somebody sticking it to the man. So, I would say that if you disagree with the law, or if you disagree with the details of the law, that doesn't mean that suddenly there is no issue with somebody deciding to break that, guideline.
Yeah.
And it's like, also, let's be clear. Everyone in the ACC is drawing pornography, but at 17. It's like,
earlier.
It's just, I don't know.
I was in the art community, when I was a teenager, and I wasn't.
Hey man,
again, this is a different time though. I'm an old man, so back in my day. But yeah, I'm sure you could find plenty. I'm sure you can find plenty of people who don't do that.
They're all weirdos.
People keep making comparison to the fruitcake server leaks, this thing that caused the Lio Peaches drama. But the fruitcake server leaks is they had a 15-year-old and they weren't going, I'd like some porn. They were going, okay, draw this person's tits bigger and have them fucking this person to a 15-year-old. And also,
well, the only difference there, I think, is the age, because I think Just a Robot said, draw my character fucking Jaden Animation's character. So what you just described is literally, I think, the same, except for the ages. Talking to a server and saying, draw this way, draw this in this style, draw this with this, action happening. I don't know.
So, people who...
Maybe I misunderstood, who knows?
May have been younger than that. It was a significantly different situation. And I don't know. I said this in the video. People are going to come out going, "Oh, I want to get this little jab in," and it's like, okay, sure, but compared to some of the other.
I mean, if we're talking about TCR, which we may not be, I don't think this was, "Ooh, I want to get this little jab in." This was information that hadn't come out yet, that TCR was essentially dispersing. I don't think this was other people coming in and saying they want to also get a jab in. I think this was something that people didn't know about that was, about to be released. I don't know.
The stuff, I just don't think it's up there as serious.
Well, what you just heard is TCR talking about a YouTuber by the name of Just a Robot. And Just a Robot was defending another YouTuber, I guess, called Slimebeast. And Cine apparently groomed a kid in Discord messages and was sending this kid drawn pornography and different things like that. So TCR directly says, very fucking clearly, he says that he thinks Just a Robot may not have seen an issue with Slimebeast trading images with a kid, because Just a Robot had a minor draw him a lewd image, I guess. So it's very clear in what TCR said. So I don't know how anybody else could get some other weird random meaning out of what he just said. You'd have to... Here we go. To be a complete fucking idiot to not understand the basics of those sentences. Now, this Queman guy, who's one of these, like I said, a smaller commentary YouTube guy, he pops into the stream to be British and angry at TCR, and then he claims this.
Of artwork from someone who was quite literally a YouTuber.
10 minutes to say that he asked a 17-year-old for a comic, dude. No fucking way.
It should be pointed out, too, that Chud Logic was asking TCR questions before this. TCR does talk a fucking lot. TCR does go on and on and on. It's the responsibility of somebody running a channel or running a debate or running an interview to reel things back in. Just saying. But Chud Logic asked him about Plague Moth, he asked him other stuff before this point, so you took 10 minutes to get to this point. Well, I mean, Chud Logic could have said right at the beginning, what do you have?
What are you doing here, Queman? 10 minutes to get to. That's fucking crazy, bro. I can't, and you frame it as asking a minor, like it's the same as Slimebeast situation. They're 17, bro. Who gives a fuck?
Well, okay, dude, wow.
There's a lot of
I
reasons to give a fuck.
I do not care.
If you don't care, you wouldn't be here.
I do not care unless the person is under 15. I do not give a shit.
Well, the thing is, right?
So 16. You wouldn't care if a 50-year-old was having a 16-year-old do sexual stuff? That's the line for you is between 15 and 16? Well, I got a question for you. What do you do when the next person comes along who's just as edgy as you are and says, I don't care. I don't care if they were 15. I only care if it's someone below 14. Who gives a fuck what you think? You fucking, what are you, a beaver? What are you? What are you?
The thing is, no, I won't even say, like, I'll say that I don't care, and I don't think Creepy Reading cares, and I don't think Slimebeast cares. I think this is fucking fake bullshit. Fake, yeah.
This dumb motherfucker. This dumb motherfucker thinks this is all a big fake setup. You fucking idiot. My God. Shall we get a little tinfoil hat for his avatar?
Fake. There's a phrase for it, like fake outrage.
Releasing information about what somebody did, if it seems like it's something related to an issue, or it may be an issue in and of itself, has nothing to do with fake outrage. Fake outrage would be TCR going on here and going, this disgusting person, this disgusting motherfucker, this sick bastard had the nerve to ask a poor 17-year-old baby for nude artwork. My God, what kind of society are we living in? That would be like all fake outrage. Just saying he did it. Just pointing out that he did it. And saying this might be why he had some kinship with Cinebear, or felt he did. That's not fake outrage, dude. You're fucking reaching. Fake outrage is you, Matt Pitt, getting angry at any of this shit that you're watching right now, or the shit on Twitter that you got angry about.
Like fake outrage. I think it's fake outrage. They don't actually care. They just see an opening and they're going to take it, so they can get their little likes and their little retweets and their little, you know.
They see an opening. So me making a video saying Queman lied about TCR is me seeing an opening to go after Just a Robot. I don't look into this shit. I'm not into the whole Just a Robot situation. I tangentially know about anything with this, Mr. Beast shit, and that's like the biggest thing that people have fucking talked about in the, during the fucking year. Like, I am interested in the fact that there are certain commentary people who are just open liars, and everybody goes along with it because they're telling small enough lies about the right people.
Euphoria and dopamine and all that stuff, and they get to fucking fly away and be happy.
Sounds like projection, honestly.
Happy and get praised. That's I don't give a fuck. And
he's like acting outraged right now. They just want to get to little things. They want to do that. You're faking outrage right now, buddy. For what purpose? To get in your little jabs and your tweets and likes?
I don't think they give a fuck.
This is why I said I do not believe that millennials and the Gen Zers will ever see eye to eye on things.
No.
We'll never. Hey,
I'm Gen X, motherfucker. You got an extra problem there.
Hope we have the Cubans of the world, right? Maybe he could become like a dictator of some kind there in England. England, the UK has a history of fascist leaders. So,
what?
Well, you've got a history of fascism. My bad.
Boring.
Yeah, fascism also.
I know you're debating about it on different subreddits. No, I'm telling you. Says no, he does care.
Wait, hold on. We got some fake outrage from Matt Pitt again. Let's go.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Deberia says no, he does care. He was fighting me on Reddit about it on different subreddits. No, I'm telling you, it's all fake. It's all fucking fake. He does it because he's autistic and he just feels like he wants to beat you on Reddit. That's it.
Oh my God. So somebody else making a Reddit post and then getting replied to is the replier trying to win on Reddit. Not the original poster trying to get in their little jabs and their likes and their tweets and their upvotes with fake outrage, Matt Pitt? You sure? Because that seems to follow what you were talking about earlier.
That's it. He just wants to win.
You use the autistic argument again. How about you rephrase that, Matt?
True. It is true.
Maybe don't be asking your fans like for pornography.
Does y'all have fans? Is this not just some retard in a Discord? Is this really a fan in the way that we think of like a Minecraft YouTuber preying on...
By the way, if we're going to talk about quote-unquote autistic, what's more autistic than wanting to be a commentary YouTuber? Let's be fucking real.
One of their child fans? No, it's not. Is it retard? Show me that. Show me that. Show me the whole fucking manipulation that's happened here. If he just says in a Discord, draw Jaden animation sexy, and some 7...
That's the thing. Holy fuck. Actually I think I'm onto something. You want to talk about people faking outrage when they don't really care about a subject and trying to get upvotes and likes and views and subscribers? Who does that describe more than a small commentary channel? Talking about countless stories, whatever's hot at the moment, whatever's getting the traffic, that they don't really actually care about 9 times out of 10. Holy shit, that actually describes that describes the opposite people that he thought he was talking about. Holy fuck.
17-year-old draws Jaden animation sexy. That's not fucking grooming, dude. And that's not even anyone near as bad as
When the fuck did I say grooming?
Not even remotely comparable. Not
Everybody remember to like, comment, and subscribe as I commentate on things I don't care about and pretend to be outraged. Holy fuck. I think I unlocked the projection.
even comparable.
I'm not calling Jar a groomer, buddy. Where did I say that? Like,
I'm saying it's not even remotely comparable to Cinny. You were saying
I wasn't comparing it to Cinny.
Yes, you were. You said he did it too. You said he did it too. That's what you started us off with. That was the whole point.
So you just heard Queman telling a bunch of lies. So I'm sorry, alternate facts. You saw Queman misstating things. You saw Queman being overzealous. This is something that Queman has admitted to, by the way. Said, well, TCR didn't exactly say this, and TCR didn't exactly say that, which means that when he says that TCR said it, he's not telling the truth, or he's not following what's going on.
It's not even remotely comparable. Asking us openly in a Discord, someone draw this, and a 17-year-old draws it. Was it even explicit? Was it explicit?
Man, Queman got a lot of fake outrage mileage out of that. What do you think of that, MattPitt? Holy shit, all of that screeching over TCR at the beginning of the stream.
Wait, was Queman screeching?
Nope.
The only person I heard screeching was TCR.
Oh my god. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. So TCR, MattPitt, this dumb dumpster fuck, is going to say that TCR was screeching and Queman was not screeching. Now, granted, when I use the term screeching, I'm using it in terms of, like, being an irate, shrill kind of, dumbass who's kind of, like, just being loud and irate. But yeah, let's listen back to this. MattPitt just said, TCR is screeching, Queman is not. Let's listen to the two of them, and let's listen to their tones of voice and how fast they're talking, how much they're trying to talk over each other. Let's see who's screeching.
Like for pornography?
Does Jar have fans? Is this not just some retard in a Discord?
Does Jar have fans? Is he not sometimes retarded in the Discord?
Discord? Is this really a fan in the way that we think of like a Minecraft YouTuber preying on one of their child fans? No, it's not. Is it retard? Show me that. Show me
MattPitt, you disingenuous fuck.
That. Show me the whole fucking manipulation that's happened here. If he just says in a Discord, draw Jaden animation sexy, and some 17-year-old draws Jaden animation sexy, that's not fucking grooming, dude. And that's not even anyone near as bad as Cindy.
When the fuck did I say grooming?
Not even remotely comparable. Not even comparable.
I'm not calling Jar a groomer, buddy. Where did
I hear TCR responding to somebody talking really fast and angrily. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and say that Queman being amped up, being very angry, being livid about something he doesn't really care about, let's be honest. It's a bit screechy.
Wait, was Queman screeching?
Nope.
The only person I heard screeching was TCR.
Yeah, but
and yeah, TCR raising his voice once or twice is screeching, compared to somebody who's incredibly irate.
Also, I mean, I don't think the wording that he uses is correctly, but the TCR person is definitely implying that whole power imbalance argument.
See, this is what I have a problem with, is these guys will just say, TCR is applying this, TCR is implying that. I think that when you take an action that two people did, and you say, I don't think he sees anything wrong with talking to a minor about nude art, because he talked to a minor about nude art. All you're saying, my little beaver friend, is that these two people talked to minors about nude art. And one probably doesn't see a problem with it because they did it as well. There is no further implication, my guy. There is no further implication. This is the biggest fucking pathetic little dick shit thing to try to just desperately defend the fact that Queman misspoke because you don't like TCR, you don't like me, you don't like whoever, but you like Queman. It's so fucking pathetic. And this is like a million times over with commentary shit. Somebody who's on the outs, every single thing they say will be incorrect. Somebody who's a preferred person, every single thing they say, will be covered for. Even if it's not correct, it'll be covered for. Well, they didn't mean that. They meant this. They misspoke. This, that, and the other thing. Case in point, Queman. Can't say Queman lied. Have to say Queman misspoke. Right? Because the preferred person couldn't have lied. Now, if we switched places here, and TCR was the one making claims that were incorrect, you guys would be here saying TCR lied about Queman. Let's not beat around the fucking bush.
You know? Like, this person's a fan.
It's fucking hypocritical.
But that power imbalance argument is so close to grooming too. That's
what I'm saying. I wouldn't use the word grooming necessarily, but I can see how you can get to the word grooming, right? How in your head you could
in Queman's head, he could have gotten there by doing some, I don't know, mental backflips, mental somersaults. I don't know, some sort of mental gymnastics.
You could do that. Do you know what I mean? Because they are very closely tied together. You're using your relationship.
Again, we've got our little beaver friend misstating things. TCR didn't say, nor did he imply really. I'm sure you disagree, that's why I put the word really on there. Nor did he imply, really, that Just a Robot was using his power dynamic. TCR said that Just a Robot might not see anything wrong with the action. If he was purposefully using his power dynamic to try to get something out of somebody, he would see something wrong with it and would be doing it anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's, the best way I can think of to phrase this to get my point across. I'm sure that it'll be picked apart. But the idea here is that you're taking somebody saying one thing and you're adding on a little bit to it. And then from which you've added on a little bit, you're saying, and Queman probably added on a little bit more, until we get to something that TCR did not imply.
Or your higher status to get something done. But then again, it's a fucking 17-year-old. Because shocker, right? I hate to break.
By the way, people can use a power dynamic against an adult. You know that, right? Like, I'm not trying to get all woke on y'all. I'm trying not to get woke by stating a fact. Harvey Weinstein, not dealing with children, to my knowledge. At least not by and large. Maybe there were some underage actresses in there. But adult actresses who had to do this or that to get roles they wanted. Abusing his power dynamic, abusing his position. Not against children. So you can actually be a groomer. By the way, this is something that a lot of people don't fucking understand, especially within small commentary. You can be a groomer and you can abuse a power dynamic and you can do all of these things, even if it's not a fucking child you're dealing with. So when all these fucking idiots are like, I don't really know, this person was actually 17 in a day. They weren't, really they weren't 12. If they were 12, I could see it. But they were 17 in a day. So really, there's no grooming. There's no power dynamic. Motherfucker, you can do it to a fucking adult. Did it happen in this case? Hey, I'm not claiming that. I'm sure that people will say I am. Because that's an easier win, right? All I'm saying is that when you make these fucking distinctions, you sound like a fucking idiot.
Take it to the fucking,
Is talking to a 12-year-old worse than a 17-year-old? I mean, in an immaterial, metaphysical way, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's kind of like if you were talking to a 2-year-old instead of a 12-year-old. Yeah, the 2-year-old's much worse. On the way down the line, it gets worse as you go. That doesn't mean that at the starting point, it's not bad as well.
Gen Zers of the world, right? I sound like such an old man. But I hate to break it to you, okay? That's how life works. The reason you accumulate wealth and success is so you can get pussy. That is...
Holy fucking shit. This man should have been on Weinstein's defense team. I'm not kidding. Could you imagine this guy in a giant beaver suit, cosplaying his character with the sunglasses, the deal with it sunglasses that weren't funny 5 years ago? Couldn't you see him going up to the judge and the jury and saying, for what reason do you acquire wealth? if not to fuck 17-year-olds. And I'm not saying that Just a Robot did that, but I'm just like saying that would be a fucking hilarious thing. Get him in the Weinstein trial. Get Weinstein a retrial. Get this guy in there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like when you're famous, right? So when women walk into a bar, 90% of men in that bar want to fuck that woman if she's conventionally attractive. They do. When a dude walks into a bar, not a lot of women want to fuck that guy, even if that guy's like really, really good looking. But when you're famous, you now become the hot woman.
So, if a hot guy walks into the bar, the women there don't want to fuck him. Okay.
If you're famous, you walk into that bar, 98%
like,
of that bar wants to fuck you. And it's an amazing feeling, I imagine.
It's like they don't understand why, like, and they should get this, right? Why the fucking hot model, right, that fucking models for Vogue, right, is dating some fucking 60-year-old fat loser.
Who doesn't get this? What is this dumb fuck talking about? When he says they don't get this, what are you talking about? We're all capable of visually looking at Elon Musk and knowing this guy wouldn't get a fucking lick of nothing if he wasn't rich and well known. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They don't know this. What the what planet are you from? I guess maybe it's a cultural difference. I'll give him that. And no, I'm not going to get his accent right.
That you would think is a fat loser, right? It is because he has money and he has power. And they are attracted
Everyone
to his
knows
money
this. You're not
and his
arguing with
power.
anybody.
Right? Like, that's just how that shit works.
What is this called? Now Recording or the Strawman Podcast? I had to check for a minute there.
It's not predatory. You're offering something. It's like basic biology.
Yeah, that's not predatory. If a woman chooses to be with a man who has wealth and power, or vice versa, or a man with a man, or a woman with a woman. Hey, it's 2024. Better cover all those bases. But we're not talking about that. What the fuck are you... Jesus Christ. What's the point of becoming a middling YouTuber who makes a few 100,000 views and is irrelevant outside of their personal sphere if you don't get to get nude images and send nude images, drawn images to a fucking 17-year-old? What's the point? Everybody's doing it. That's the whole reason. The fuck?
Biology, right? It's basically not biology, but like
this is not the same situation.
Science.
It's trophy hunting.
Right?
The girls are trophy hunting. That's all it is.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
They see they can be like, I that's all women want. Oh, that was different.
That's all women want.
I'm just throwing a wrench in the works on purpose. But no, it is true. All of that, that's just how shit works. It's not grooming.
Lord, statement that Just a Robot also got. That's not grooming. That fake scenario that I set up that isn't related to this one is not grooming. Thank you very much, you fucking genius. What was that? What was that, 5 to 10 minutes we wasted? Great, thank you. That nude artwork from a minor, or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, there's probably a reason why he's defending. I don't think Jar realizes that...
The funny thing is, these guys seem to agree, or some of them seem to agree, TCR didn't say what Queman said he said. Queman agrees. He didn't say what Queman said he said. It's just people like these guys that come into this afterward who want to take their little shots. You remember when you said that earlier, Matt? It's just these guys, these types of folks that come in later and are having some kind of problem with me accurately calling out something that pretty much everybody admits was correct. I don't know.
Asking for...
I guess I'm doing it in a way that they don't like. Sorry. I should have had a little cartoon avatar when I did it.
Softcore porn from minors is like a problem. He's done that himself, apparently.
Okay, wait, what?
That's a lot of stretching, buddy. You got a lot of mileage out of that one. Holy shit, what a fucking idiot. Now, I just played you the clip from the beginning of the stream, right? I just played you the clip where TCR said, Just a Robot may not see an issue with what Cindy did because Just a Robot also asks for...
Okay, but you're adding another thing. Is the 17-year-old an artist?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Then
you're adding a whole other element to this, because then it's like it's their professional.
That doesn't add anything to it. What are you fucking talking about? Having somebody... What the fuck? Are you fucking stupid? An adult having someone under the age of 18 and we're just going to go with the basic facts here. I'm not saying, this is horrible, that's horrible. We're going with the basic facts. A full-ass grown adult having someone under 18 draw something for them, and you're surprised that person is an artist, the person drawing. You're just now figuring out that the person who drew something is an artist, and you're saying that adds a new layer. Are you struggling to think of things to say at this point, or what the... What? Guys, I think this person who draws things might be an artist.
The reason that the this 17-year-old was keen to draw the art was because it was like attached to, like, if they did, they'd get like an artist tag in Jar's Discord server.
Yeah, they were trying to get a role.
Wait a minute. So if the artist drew, I didn't even know this. If the artist drew what Just a Robot asked for, they would get a role in Just a Robot server that put them in a position of perceived importance, like a kid would perceive a separate Discord role, naming them an official artist on the Discord server of a YouTuber they like. A kid would see that as something of importance, a position of importance. You and I wouldn't. We're adults. I hope you don't see that as important. So what you're saying, motherfucker, is that Just a Robot was in a position of power to give a 17-year-old something that they wanted in his capacity as a YouTube content creator in charge of the Discord. And they did something of a lewd nature for this YouTuber because they were in a position of power. I shake my fist at you. You just don't get it, do you? You still don't get it. You're still going to say I'm stupid. You're still going to say I'm retarded, and you're going to think of some other way to bend everything around until I'm wrong. Fucking goddamn it. You're so close to being self-aware, so close to the fucking truth of the matter. Oh, man, and nobody is even saying that it's that tremendous a deal. Nobody's saying it's a big be-all, end-all nuke to his career. Nobody's saying put him under the prison. It's just the fact that he fucked up. He fucked up, and he used his position of power to get something out of a fucking kid. I mean... Oh, this is one of those things where people are going to say, well, technically, yes. Technically, yes, he did that. If it's technically yes, then it's yes. Fuck you.
Roll.
Yeah. Look, the whole thing, like, you're trying to logic brain this, Beavers, and that's a mistake, because this whole thing is very dumb. Also, like, Slime is, like, again, doing this thing where, like, oh, Queman's adding fake outrage. I'm sorry, the way that Creepy phrased this makes it sound way more serious than it fucking is.
Exactly.
Just
So you think that Queman was legitimately outraged that that creepy reading made something sound more important than it was? And we're just going to go with that idea. We're going to say, yeah, he did that. We'll go with that. Made it sound more important than it was. So you think Queman was legitimately outraged that creepy reading made a piece of information vaguely sound more important than it happened to be? You think he was legitimately outraged about that? Are you fucking joking?
way more serious.
Well, they're like addicted to allegations. They got like 15 allegations in their pocket right now, waiting to put it down. Like they got this guy did this guy did that, this guy did it. Like they collect all these allegations. They sit in these VCs and they talk about all the allegations they have.
What the fuck are you talking about? Is MattPitt going schizo? They sit in these VCs, they sit together in these VCs, and they hold all of these allegations in their pocket. They keep 15 allegations ready to go, and they discuss in their VCs how to best use the allegations to go. I was right, you need a tinfoil hat. Maybe there is some fucking tinfoil lining under that hobo cap you got going on. It's beyond unreal how stupid you are, dude.
It's like what we were talking about, Beavers, like where the ACC people are bragging about their trauma or whatever. These people are bragging about how many allegations they know.
Who's bragging about how many allegations they have? What the fuck are you talking about? When and where? Is discussing allegations bragging about it? Like, at all? Like, is discussing it at all just wrong to you? Or are you just selectively deciding what to pretend you think in the moment because you don't like the person you're talking about? My God, Matt Pitt, you are a disingenuous, dishonest fuck. You are as bad faith as they come. Holy shit. The clip where TCR said they're all in a secret Discord discussing all of their allegations. They have 15 allegations ready to go. They have 20. They have all these allegations, 20, 30. I don't even know. And they're holding on to these allegations, ready to destroy people. The minute someone speaks out against them, they release the allegation. Oof, oof. And Just a Robot may not see an issue with what Cindy did because Just a Robot. You guys got commentary brain. You have commentary rot of the brain.
God, I hate his wiggler.
Totally embarrassed himself in that stream. Spent the rest of the time stammering. I'll do better, Slimebeast. We'll play it right now.
I learned a lot.
You know the worst thing is that wiggler thing is now his thing because Keffel's.
You notice how there's no real commentary or criticism about Queman, except his wiggling avatar. That's silly. You notice how there's never going to be anything. They're not going to discuss a single thing about whether or not Queman was right in what he said or anything like that. Because, as they've said in this fucking thing, they disagree with Queman. Because one of them said that this person was a fan of Just a Robot. Queman said they weren't a fan. He just made that up for no reason. Queman, was talking about grooming. TCR didn't say that. They had nothing to say when that came up. But you're not going to see anything said about this dude on screen right now. Kind of interesting.
Is gone.
Yeah.
It's now his thing.
Is anyone else doing the wiggler anymore?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there's a few people with them. It wasn't even Keffel's thing originally.
Oh my God, this is fucking cringe. Oh, you guys picked the weakest fucking thing, and you're like, we're gonna poke fun at Queman for this innocuous little thing. Oh my God. Meanwhile, you have nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to say about the fact that even you disagree with what he said on the fucking screen. Oh my God.
Yeah, there's probably a reason why he's defending. I don't think Jar realizes that.
There's probably a reason why he's defending Cinny, right?
No, he could be saying there could be a reason why he's defending talking to a minor about lewd art. Queman, you kind of just inserted what you decided to put there. I'm just going to point that out here in this video. It's not really about that, but I thought it was worth pointing out.
We all agree that's what he's talking about there. It's probably a reason why he's defending sick in square brackets Cinny.
Asking for funding. I don't think Jar realizes that asking for softcore porn from minors is like a problem. He's done that himself, apparently.
He's done that himself. So Cinny did this thing.
And does that imply grooming? Does that say the person was not a fan? Does that say that this is the be-all, end-all destruction, the nuke of his career? None of this stuff that Queman and these other dudes are claiming is in that comment. There's a difference between implying and inferring. Especially when you're making up what somebody said and saying, here he's talking about Cinny. He could have been saying that he was defending the act of getting images from a minor, but go ahead.
I know why he's defending Cinny. Cinny did this thing. He's done that himself.
Yeah, where in that was the grooming and all the stuff you talked about later in the stream? I didn't hear all those other things you brought up and claimed that TCR said. I don't hear him comparing the two of them.
Okay, you're an idiot.
On the whole. No, you're just a dishonest little bitch. Fuck off. And
You're
saying
an
that
idiot.
he literally didn't fucking say it. He literally didn't fucking say it. These guys are fucking sweeping so hard. Over what? You're sweeping over what? Misstatement of fact? You're sweeping over something that small. You're dick-sucking Queman over something that small. Really? Really? The robot did all of the things?
He's an idiot.
I'll say this.
Hey, feel free to have a point. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Feel free to say why. What do you disagree with there?
If Chud were
That's
to go,
clear as day. That's clear as day what was being implied.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Have they invented digital Kool-Aid? Can you use your Dogecoin to intravenously squeeze some Kool-Aid into your bloodstream directly? Holy shit. It's directly implied. It's definitely implied. He doesn't get it. It's implied.
talk about how impressionable someone is. If Chud on that stream right now would have went, this looks like grooming, doesn't it? What do you think that creepy reading would have done? Would he have went, oh no, that's...
Oh, now we're making up false scenarios. Again, the Strawman podcast, featuring 5 fucking morons.
It's not grooming. It's not grooming. It might be tantamount to grooming, but it's not. I don't think it's grooming. Or would he go, yes, Chud, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's grooming.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to invent an entire conversation that didn't happen. I didn't expect this when I was fucking loading up this fucking video. I didn't expect these idiots to make up a whole entire fucking strawman conversation. My god. My god. Don't you think that if Chud Logic had said, do you think Jar is a rapist? Do you think TCR would have said, no, I don't think Jar is a rapist and I have no evidence of that? No, TCR would have said, yes, Chud, Jar is definitely a rapist. In real life, several times, he's a serial rapist who has been active across the Midwest for over 20 years. Just make anything up, boys. Just make anything up. Dishonest little fucking pricks.
Yeah, it's grooming.
Yeah, it's
100% grooming.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what Jar's
yeah.
defending.
It's like a whack-a-mole of yes men. All the little avatars popping up. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Island of fucking the odd commentary. They're all doing it.
As soon as he compared Jar to Cinny Bear, that's where the grooming allegation comes in.
No, you fucking dumb idiot. Somebody snatch that cat out of her lap. That cat is in danger with a fucking owner that stupid. As soon as he compared Jar to Cinny Bear, that was where the grooming allegation came in. Okay, so... fucking Christ. I've been over this before, so if you compare any two things that any two people have done, you are immediately implying that they have both done the exact same things, huh? This person is a great golfer like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods cheated on his wife, so I guess I'm saying the first guy cheated on his wife. This guy doxed someone's family like Mama Max did. But Mama Max is probably more well-known for pedo-jacketing people. So I guess I'm saying the first guy pedo-jackets people too, because Mama Max is more well-known for that, right? I think that Markiplier puts on a persona for his videos, kind of like Dr. Disrespect puts on a persona for his videos. Dr. Disrespect sexually texted an underage minor through Twitch whispers. So I guess that means I'm saying Markiplier did it too, right? Because I'm comparing the two people and Dr. Disrespect is most known for that? Right now? Is that how your fucking mind works, or are you being purposefully disingenuous? I hope you're being purposefully disingenuous, because otherwise all 5 of you have tremendous brain conditions.
Because that's what Cinny Bear has been canceled for.
Oh my god. The fucking lack of logic there. So what you are saying, Purplehead McCatonlap, is if someone is being canceled, no one can ever say that anyone did anything similar to them. Otherwise, the direct implication beyond question is that you're saying the two people did the exact thing one is being canceled for. Like, this is fucking dumb. This is fucking dumb as shit. I don't even want to be this far in the weeds of arguing semantics. But you guys are so fucking disingenuous, you and other people like you, that I feel like the topic is now just how dishonest you are, as opposed to all the little nitpicky details of the situation. The topic is now just how dishonest will commentary YouTubers be in defense of someone they like, against someone they don't like. I mean, these guys are stretching to find something to complain about as much as in praise of Shadows when he was talking about Wendigoon. Now, wait a minute. In praise of Shadows, probably the biggest thing people took away from that whole thing was that he was incredibly woke and trying to attack like what he saw as conservative YouTubers. So I guess by saying that you guys are stretching to find something wrong as much as in praise of Shadows, I guess I'm also saying that you guys are all woke liberals, right? Do you see how fucking stupid your position is? The problem is you do, but you're pretending you don't. Fuck. Oh, God, this sucks. You guys suck. Commentary sucks.
I hate that Queman is right.
He is. He's right in this situation.
But then again, I wouldn't.
Queman's not right. He backed off of what he said, you fucking morons.
Take Queman on these types of things. He's got that tism, you know?
Yeah, he's got that
hyper focused tism.
Yeah.
Thing. He'll catch you.
Or
Beckett,
exactly
stop
the things,
fucking
or
clicking.
most of the things.
Beckett, you are clicking a lot.
Sorry.
I like how they say Queman's got that tism. He's got that tism, you know what I'm talking about, that tism. And then immediately what follows is, who's clicking? Who's making a clicking sound? Blah, 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 blah. It's driving me up the wall. We're all annoyed by you clicking so much. Okay, we're going to talk about who, quote, has the tism. Oh, my fucking God. Let's get through the end of this. Fuck.
Yes, chat. It isn't me playing video games, okay? It's fucking Beckett. All right.
Things that Cindy Bear did. I heard him say one specific thing, which is get lewd drawings from a minor. I heard one thing that he said, and that thing is true, and what actually happened. So, Queman, you absolute daft tosser, what the fuck are you even talking about?
The fuck is
what you just played on your own stream?
Isn't that,
to answer
is
me?
that a British thing?
Yeah,
you're daft tosser, mate.
That's not how you say it.
Who gives a fuck, bitch? Go fucking suck some tea out of the fucking ocean. There might be some left.
Like, no one says tosser like that. What the fuck?
Stupid ass.
What is wrong with Slimebeast? Honestly,
Culturally appropriate.
I would rather we use the term wanker.
Wanker is a much better term.
Much better version of that, and
Oh my God! Who cares? Do you have any relevant points? All they've said, unless I miss my mark here, all they've said is no, Queman was right, and then a bunch of nitpicky, stupid bullshit that doesn't matter. They've had no fucking point to make. They've had no counterpoint. They've not explained in any way why I would be wrong about anything that I fucking said. All they said was, no, Slimebeast is wrong because it is implied. You have no fucking... You've lent nothing to this. You are useless. You are extraneous. Maybe that is why you have 3.41k subscribers. Since you were so worried about subscriber count in the beginning of this video, I feel like that'll probably piss you off.
I don't think anybody's ever used the term daft wanker.
Well, here's the thing. Slimebeast, this was an attempt at a joke by Slimebeast, and the thing is, Slimebeast isn't funny, so didn't land.
They like correct terms are silly twat. Silly twat is.
Can you imagine 5 boring people deciding who's funny or not? I mean, these people here are like the cast of a sitcom shown only in nursing homes to people with heart conditions. I haven't laughed this little since my father died.
Nonce, bloody wanker. Nonce is a great one. Nonce is a great one.
Nonce is a great one, but Nonce also is pedo-jacketing. I mean,
I thought nonce was like a version of dunce, but then I just realized it was just British people calling everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, I had no idea.
A nice way of saying it.
It sounds better than, saying...
We're off on another
but
topic.
Also, you Americans,
because
you
they
can't say any of the words correct.
Figure out what to
I'm
say.
just saying, I'm not even British, and I just video
about on your own stream.
You're close enough. You're South African.
Let's finish this video.
On your own stream to answer me in the chat proves you lied.
That is what I said. What I said is that TCR came on and said that Jar was defending Cine because he had done the same thing. And here we have TCR saying Jar is defending Cine because he has done the same thing. So I don't know if you've got like a mental disability or something. I think it's very likely, but it's there. So
say that, and then just lying to me, lying to
it's there. So have fun, enjoy.
lying to me, lying to his audience on the stream, saying, no, TCR did say that, and then, you know, he doubled and tripled down, so I'm not thinking it's a mistake. I'm sorry, such a fucking idiot about what? Do you care to disagree with anything? Do you want to bring up a point as to why something I said was wrong? Or do you just want to say such a fucking idiot because you know the rest of the people in the call believe that? Do you all want to disagree with each other? Are you having fun in your chamber? So I'm not thinking it's a mistake at this point. So that kind of erases the goodwill if it was a mistake and he, you know, just misheard or something. But yeah, it's something that doesn't really matter. But I wanted to talk about something different from Plague Moth anyway, and there you go.
So what you're telling me is Queman called you fucking mentally ill, right? And you decided to make a video on it.
No, dumb fuck. I was making the video already and said in his stream, I'm making a video about this. What's your position on this? And then he went into the whole thing about retard. I can't think of what to say, so retard. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? I know what's wrong with you. You're a fucking small commentary YouTuber. Desperately trying to find something that will bring you the clicks and the views and the subscriptions that you so desperately want. There's got to be something out there. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's the next thing you talk about. If you keep hammering away every day with content, even if it doesn't fucking matter and you're wrong, someday, you'll get those numbers up. Someday you'll get them up enough that it, you know, makes you feel better about yourself in life, I guess. But yeah, I don't expect any of you 5 people to look into what you're talking about before making claims. Why would I? Because if you had looked into it, you would have seen, via Queman's own stream, you would have seen me in the chat, which is up on the screen, in the stream, talking about making that video and asking if he had any statement about why he said what he said. How would I be making a video because of what he said if he said it because I was making a video? Fucking brain rot. Fucking commentary community brain rot. My god.
It's what?
Which is a totally sane thing to do.
Yeah, which is how this reads to me.
And a poorly edited video at that. Oh my.
A poorly edited video at that.
Not everybody's trying to make a career out of YouTube desperately, despite the fact it's not working. Xylee gets real.
God, that was horrible.
I don't know.
I've never liked Slimebeast at all. I always thought.
Guys, what are we gonna do? This random dude nobody knows doesn't like me. I'm a random dude nobody knows too, but this one doesn't like me. I don't know. I should probably change my entire outlook on life. I really need to fix myself up. I need to get some therapy. I need to go on a fucking soul discovering journey. I need to go on a walk through the desert and find myself. Fucking MattPitt of whatever doesn't like me.
I thought he was just so fucking annoying. I hate people that take themselves so seriously. That think they're doing justice in this world.
Oh, he's gonna say what I think. Oh no, he's gonna say what I think. I didn't realize you were psychic, you little bitch.
Kumo, Slimebeast.
I hate all these people. I hate all these people. I hate them all.
And not a single counterpoint was provided.